Attention Austin and surrounding areas. Mark your calendars for one of the most powerful conferences of the year. Victorious Living Christian Ministry presents the School of the Pros for all prophets and prophetic people. The School of the Pros will feature speakers such as Prophetess Nia Taylor of Waco, Texas, Dr. Alexis Maston McClinton of Austin, Texas, and host prophetess Bettina Button, pastor of Victorious Living Christian Ministries. Also appearing will be Prophet Kevin Malone and Prophetess Shantoya Watt. The School of the Pros, a training, impartation, and activation gathering for all prophets and prophetic people. The School of the Pros will be September 6th and 7th at 7 p.m. and Saturday, September 8th at 9 a.m. at the South Austin Community Church, located at 1801 Pennsylvania Avenue in Austin, Texas 78702. Registration is free and open to the public. To register, go to eventbrite.com and search for VLCM School of the Pros.
My name is Bettina Bunton. I am the pastor of Victorious Living Christian Ministries. The word says in two areas in the Bible that in the last days that the Lord will pour out His Spirit on all flesh and that His sons and daughters would prophesy. And I have held on to that particular scripture for some time, and I wanted to be obedient and to train prophets and prophetic people. And so one of the things and the visions of VLCM is to raise up prophets. And the Lord stirred it up in my spirit to invite other prophets that are outside of our house to be trained and to learn how to flow in the prophetic and how to lead their lives in a more prophetic way, because there is an advantage to being prophetic. I was born a prophet, but I didn't know. So since I was a little girl, I would dream dreams and they would come to pass. I would see visions and they would come to pass. I would hear God's voice and what He said would come to pass, or He would give direction on don't go there, don't do this, tell this person that. A lot of times my family would say, well, just ask Bettina, she'll know. A lot of my dreams came true locally and nationally, so I've always been prophetic, but I hid it. I hid it in my heart, that particular gift, because of how I grew up and where I was raised. And so when the Lord impressed in my spirit to launch VLCM, I decided not to hold back. I decided to walk completely in my prophetic call and help other prophets be stirred and trained. Oh, exactly. Oh, I'm so excited. Prophetess Nia Taylor coming all the way from up the road in Waco, and she was one of the first people that really stirred my gift. She saw the prophetic in me and she called it out immediately. And she never, every time she would see me, she would speak life into my prophetic gift. And I'm so glad, as one of my mentors, a lady that I look up to, a prophetess, a pastor that I look up to, for her to say yes and to be a part of the School of the Pros. We are going to be blown away. And then we have Dr. Alexis Maston coming. And if you follow her on social media, you will see why, or you'll know why I'm excited for her to be here. She can interpret dreams. She's a very prophetic poet. I've seen her flow in ministry, and her prophetic ministry also has affected me very richly. She brought in a conference several years ago called Prophets Arise, or the Prophetic Arise, and that shifted the region, and it shifted me. It gave me the tools and the courage to launch VLCM. And so I'm excited to have those three prophets, as well as those in our house, to go to the School of the Pros and train and teach other prophets, stir up the gifts. And we have also Prophet Kevin Malone and Shantoya Watt, and it's going to be an amazing weekend.